Alright, so update for the day. We are in the process of vinegar in the tank. The original petcock was too far to be saved. Didn't come with all the parts. Inside the brass tube was already rotten and half gone. I was able to toss some screws in all the ports, and it's slowly dripping, but it's able to hold about 8 hours at a time before I need to empty the bucket. So not ideal, but it is working. I'm hoping that if I keep the lid shut, it'll create kind of like a vacuum and keep the varnish, that too, yeah. Keep the vinegar in there. The seal's not great, and obviously I understand that this is supposed to vent, but whatever helps, right? So that's in process. It's not great, but we'll see. Maybe 24, 48 hours. I'm gonna cut over to the bike here real quick, and we'll continue talking about progress there. All right. So I got a nice shipment today of Amazon stuff. And did some cleaning yesterday. You guys saw that fender update here. I did also get, I ran out of that brass wool, and so there are some things here. I mean, some of this could have been pre-existing, but there's some pitting here yet. I wouldn't mind trying to get at just a little bit more, see if I can get some of that rubbed out, scrubbed out. One of the things I did get in was a front caliper. The original one, it looks in really nice condition. I never seem to have good luck on getting the pistons out. I don't know if you really just need that volume of, that pressure volume coming off of the brake master, but I can never seem to get these out. If anybody has a trick, let me know. I'd love to reuse the original one. Like I said, the rest of it's in good condition, and, you know, round on the ultrasonic and we'll get it nice and clean again. But yeah, let me know if anybody has any recommendations on that. I tried 120 psi. You know, close this off, put 120 on there on the old one, and still wouldn't budge. So yeah, let me know. So my goal here, and I meant to grab a wire brush, but that's okay. I'll go back and grab it. I want to clean up the threads a little bit just before I put it into the new stuff here. So it comes with a back. I left the original one, really a preference thing. I really try to preference putting as much original back on the bike as I can. Eventually I'll sort probably a replacement for this if they have it. Otherwise, we'll see how this works. I've had kind of 50% luck on these. Like I said, I'd preference the original one with the full piston. These come with the, you know, the back of the piston, you know, drilled out, and it kind of pushes forward like a cup. From what I understand, it works, but yeah, we'll see. So let's see what else. I did end up ordering a replacement just in case this one didn't work for me, and then I have a replacement petcock for whenever that tank is done with the vinegar. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, I got, it wasn't the, oh, this is my rebuild kit, what I won't end up using. These are O-rings, I think. Let's see here. Yes. So I ended up getting night trial. I know that's not the recommended long term, but it came in a 50 pack. So I just I have that leak, if you guys remember from a couple days ago. I have that leak on that one screw there. So I got a 50 pack. In theory, it'll last, you know, 6 months to a year, and that'll buy me some time to find the right O-rings. It was $4 for the 50 pack, so I'm not hurting too bad on at least price from Amazon next day. So I'll get that swapped out, see if we don't fix our little leaky carb there. And yeah, the last question I actually had for you guys is, I'm having a tough time getting the set of headers here and exhaust back mounted to the bike. I have my temporary ones hooked up that I threw on there for testing purposes. But for whatever reason, when I put them together, like it's together right there with the little bracket on it there, and I put it over here. I try and keep it all a little bit loose so it's got some room, but I'll hook it in first, bolt it in there, and then I'll kind of keep trying to wiggle until I find the right, the right spacing and everything. But it just seems to be so tight. Trying to get that in. If you guys have any recommendations on that, I am all ears, because I think I fought with it probably 2-3 hours. Nah, 3 hours is a stretch. 2 hours. I'm at 2 hours fiddling with exhausts, and I'm kind of over it. So, yeah, any recommendation? I did realize under my troubleshooting that I realized that this was actually loose, so it was actually pushing out more this way. I suppose I could try putting it on the center stand. Maybe that makes some difference. I don't know. But yeah, let me know if you guys hear anything, or if you can mention anything there. And as always, the chickens are always nearby. Have a good one.